Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at my Olight haul for the month of May 2023. If you guys are a fan of Olight and you follow their sales and things like that, you know that they do sales every month, and this one was particularly an interesting one. There was quite a few things that I was really interested in picking up. I know as of late, a lot of people have been worried about the Olight sales because they feel like they sell out of the kind of exclusive products and stuff like that pretty quickly. But I like the fact that Olight actually allows you to put the stuff that you want into the cart, even though it's not available for purchase yet. That way, when there's actually a countdown clock. If you guys have never participated in an Olight sale, there's a countdown clock, and as soon as it reaches zero, at least for my experience, the cart reloads, and then everything's available, and you can go ahead and check out. Some people say they miss out on it and stuff like that, but again, it's just like anything else. If you really want it, you just have to go after it. So this is my haul. I ended up picking up a couple of lights. They did throw in some things, and I received a little freebie, so I just wanted to go ahead and showcase it for you guys. A lot of this stuff is still available. Again, some of the stuff might have sold out and stuff like that, but some of the other stuff is still available. Yet, since it's past the sale, you'll have to pay a regular price for it. So that's why it's always good to follow them on the different social medias, especially like Facebook groups and stuff like that. And, just keep up with it if you really want it. So I wanted to show you guys this real quick. I actually received this as a little freebie that they threw in, a little bit of swag. It's basically one of their Arcfeld flashlights. This one is obviously the original one, because you see here, and what I mean by the original is the one that has the little laser in it. And I thought it was really cool. Obviously, this is a 16-year anniversary, and it's a bookmark, basically. So, as you guys can see right there, it says Arcfeld bookmark. It's pretty stiff, which is nice. So when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be just like a piece of plastic or a little piece of cardboard, but it's nice and stiff. It's got a little weight to it. So, again, it's cool. They threw it in. I'm not mad at that, so I'll set that off to the side. Now, what they also do is for every one of their sales, they'll actually, or at least lately, they'll actually throw in a free item if you just purchase anything. There's no particular threshold or tier or anything like that you have to get to. They just kind of throw it in. And this time around, it was this guy here, which is the Olight Gobber. It's a safety light. I'm not going to open it up because I don't have, right now I don't know what I'm going to use it for, so I want to go ahead and keep it in the packaging. But there's a ton of YouTube videos on this guy, so if you guys aren't interested, you can just kind of search for that, and that is the Olight Gobber. I'm not exactly sure. So again, this is something that they threw in for free, just for purchasing anything during the sale, so that was really nice. So we'll leave the flashlights for the end, and we'll take a look at these guys here. Now, this one here, this is something new that they came out with, and it's basically a pouch. So as you guys can see right here, it says O Pouch A1 Mini. If you're in the EDC community, you know that a lot of people are gravitating towards carrying their EDC in a pouch format. So it was, just about time for Olight to come out with something, because again, they do have a lot of items that are part of a lot of people's EDCs, like flashlight and knives and things like that, multi-tools. So it was really cool that they did that. So when I actually purchased two of these lights together as a pack, and when I did that, it actually gave me the ability to throw in this guy at a reduced cost to kind of add it on to bundle it up to the pack. So I went ahead and picked this guy up, which is the O Pouch A1 Mini. So let me go ahead and open it up. It's got an interesting look as far as the pattern that's on it, and I like that because I have a ton of these pouches, so if I can have one that it's a little bit different from the other ones, then I will go ahead and take it. And obviously, because I do like Olight, I'll definitely go ahead and rep their stuff. Let's see if I can use my knife here to get into it, because it's a very tight fit here. As always, they do really cool packaging with their stuff. So let's go ahead and open it up. And a little tissue, and here it is. Nothing else in there. Again, you really don't need anything else, but here is a pouch. So nice material. I thought it was going to be stiff, which sometimes when you get some of these pouches, they tend to be a little bit stiff, and you have to work them in. But it's not. It's pretty nice size. I like these smaller size ones because I do throw it into like my cargo pocket and stuff like that. So these are really easy to do that with. So you have a nice spot right here in the front. This will definitely fit like an i3T or something like that, maybe an Open Mini. And then you have a little bit larger one on this side. On the inside, it is kind of rubberized, it feels. So that's really nice. It's not going to scratch up your stuff. You have a little grommet right there, which is nice. And in the back, you do have a little tiny patch here, so that's cool that they threw that in. It says Olight, and it's got a little camping tent and stuff like that. But obviously, this whole area right here is loop Velcro, so if you want to throw on your own patches, you can do that. You have a smaller area back here. This is probably better for the Open Mini right there, just because it's a little tight. And then you have a little bit wider one here. Nothing in the middle or anything like that. So this is really, really cool. This will definitely allow you to keep your stuff very minimal. So if you're looking for that minimalistic look to something, this is going to be a great option. Again, this one is the O Pouch A1 Mini. So that's the one that I actually purchased. And I think it came out to $9 for the sale. So obviously I couldn't pass it up, especially because a lot of these other pouches that you see from different companies, they start a little bit higher. So pick that guy up. And then this one is the O Pouch A1. So this is the kind of regular size, not the mini. This was obviously one that they, when you reach a certain level of, when you purchase different things during the sale and you reach certain level, monetary levels, they'll throw in like little tier gifts and stuff like that. So they threw this one in as a tier gift. I actually didn't even know that that was going to happen until I actually started putting stuff into the cart and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. So I can go ahead and get them both in and check them out for myself. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one as well, because I do plan on using these. I create little kits and stuff like that from these EDC pouches. So a lot of the time it'll be an Olight flashlight, sometimes it'll be a knife, an Olight knife, sometimes it'll be an Open, or Open Mini I should say. So again, why not have the pouch be part of the rest of the EDC stuff that I normally would put in there. So open that up. Same setup as far as the inside. But obviously, as you can see, this one is going to be a little bit bigger. So you have the two pockets in the front. Again, same material, same print, which is really nice. But you do have a larger pocket right here. So if you wanted to carry like a field notes, notebook or something like that, you can go ahead and put that in there. And then in the back, again, they included the little patch, which is really cool. You have a larger pocket right here. It's nice and deep. So if you have a multi-tool or a larger knife or something like that, you can easily fit that. And then you have your loop Velcro right there, so you can put your own patches. And then you do have the zipper compartment, because in the inside you are able to put in some more stuff. So this type of pouch and this setup is really cool, because not only does it give you the ability to carry your tools, so your flashlight, knives, multi-tools, things like that, but if you want to carry a notebook, you can do that also. But also if you want to double this pouch as, let's say, your wallet, you can go ahead and throw in your cards, your cash, your ID, and stuff like that in here. If you wanted to, throw in other things that are loose and you don't want them to be moving around, you can do that as well. And it still keeps a pretty nice small form factor. Obviously not as small as this one, but you're sacrificing the amount of stuff that you can put into the pouch for the size. So again, both of these are a cool option. So again, if you guys are interested, these are the new O Pouches A1, the standard size and the mini from Olight. You can go ahead and check those out. Now onto the flashlights. The first one was this one here. I thought it was really, really awesome. The i3T is a great EDC flashlight. It's nice and small. You do have great output, 180 lumens on high and stuff like that. And this one here, as you guys can see right there, it is the Stars and Stripes edition. So I have a couple other flashlights that have a similar design to them, as far as the the American flag, the Stars and Stripes and stuff like that. But I wanted to go ahead and pick this one up because I didn't have one that was in the i3T form factor, and it is one of my favorite flashlights to throw into these little EDC kits and EDC pouches and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and here it is. Great look to it. It's really nice design. I like how they did the flags at the bottom here and the stripes in the body there, and didn't go all the way through. They left the top right here red, so it looks really nice. Again, i3T is a quintessential EDC flashlight from Olight, so that is really, really awesome. So I'll set that there. We'll put the box over here. Then the next one was this one here, and I was on the fence whether or not I was going to pick this guy up, primarily because I do have the i3T version of it, which is the smaller brother to this one. And if you guys don't know, this is the i5R, so this is a rechargeable flashlight, and that's what kind of put me over the fence to go ahead and pick it up, the fact that it was the R and not the i5T, so it is rechargeable. But this one being in the carbon fiber version. So I really, really like my i3T in carbon fiber. I actually have that in a little EDC pouch similar to this with a carbon fiber knife, and I think it looks really cool. It pairs it really, really nice, and I have a nice little pen that goes with it. Fortunately, not a carbon fiber pen, but a nice pen. So since I like it so much, I decided to go ahead and pick up the i5R. Again, really, really nice flashlight. Let's go ahead and open it up because I will be using this guy as well. So I don't mind taking him out of the box. So let's go ahead and do that. Put the plastic away, and let's get into the box here. So it does give you some information as far as how recharging it and stuff like that. All seen that before. So instruction manual, light itself, and then underneath here is your charging cable. So we'll take that out as well. Short run of charging cable, but this is a standard USB to USB-C, so that's great. I like the fact that it is USB-C. We'll put all this off to the side, and here is the light itself. Really, really awesome. Let me point this light down a little bit. There we go. Really, really nice. The carbon fiber looks really cool. One drawback is that they do put the serial number here on the clip. I'm not a big fan of that. They don't do it with the i3T. But they did it here with the i5R. But again, nice flashlights, nice size, especially for EDC purposes. Let me see. Let me go ahead and open this up so we can take a look at the battery. You do have a little thing that blocks the contacts from the battery, but here is the battery itself, and that's where you would connect your USB-C charger to charge it up. Now, one thing that I did notice on the Facebook group is somebody posted already that they had received it, and they had made note of this, and that is it looks unfinished at the top right here. And I do agree with what they said. It kind of looks weird. It doesn't really match the aesthetics of the flashlight. So now I'm going to go back and take a look at my i3T i3T and the carbon fiber to see if that's still the case, because if it's the same, because I didn't really notice that. But not a big fan of that. They should have definitely made that black or carbon fiber or darkened it up or something like that. So, but it's still a really cool light anyways, so I'm glad I have it in my collection. And then last but not least is this guy here. So this is the Arcfeld UV Freedom Brass Edition, and this is a limited edition. Now, this was one of the exclusive items that a lot of people were worried about it selling out and not being able to pick up, and it did. It sold out very, very quickly. I was really glad that I was able to pick it up, primarily because I do have the original Arcfeld in the laser pointer edition, but I never picked up the UV. I didn't know if I really wanted it or something like that, but when I saw this one, I thought it was really cool, and it would basically serve two purposes. I would get a really cool limited edition one, but I would also have the ability to experience the UV version of it. So let me go ahead and open it up, and if you guys don't know, the serial number is actually printed on the top of the box there, so this is number 426. I'm not exactly sure how many of these they made. It does say it's a limited edition, so I think it's maybe not limited edition as far as the numbers go, but more of, they might have only made it once and then never make it again or something like that. So that's why it's very important, if you do see some of these items and you do like them, that you pick them up, because you might not get a chance to do so later. So again, because this is a brass light, it is packaged in this, it's sealed in this plastic bag here, because it's brass. So obviously, as soon as you start handling it and touching it and stuff like that, it's going to start picking up the oils and stuff like that from your hand, and it'll start to patina. So underneath here, you do have a little bit more stuff. So inside here is going to be your charger, and this is the proprietary magnetic charger for the different Olights. So if you guys don't own an Olight flashlight, some of them do charge via this magnetic charger here. So that's cool that it's included right down there. And I will go ahead and open up this guy here because, again, I am going to be using it and, you know, experiencing it and maybe comparing it to the laser version. If you guys want to see a comparison, maybe like a side-by-side or something like that, definitely let me know because I will be more than happy to do that once I get a little bit of usage on this guy. Right off the bat, the brass makes it very, very heavy. It's very heavy in comparison to even the original one, but again, it's brass, so it feels really nice, really premium in the hand. You know, this has the same mechanism here with the little toggle switch. So if you go to the right, you have the flashlight. I don't know if this. I have to read the instructions to see if it comes in lock. Oh, I think it might have turned it on. Let's see. Yep, there we go. All right, so yeah, you have a lot of, you know, again, I'm not here to review the light itself, just kind of showcasing it to you. But then if you turn the wheel to the left, then you have the UV light, and there is the UV light on my hand there. So again, I have these overhead lights that aren't doing any good to be able to see that. But just taking a look at the light itself, I think it looks really, really awesome. I like how they did the flag reversed. So if you guys are not familiar, a lot of times when you have the flag reversed, it means it's, you know, in the military uniform and stuff like that, if it's on the reverse side, it means it's assaulting forward. So you should always have it like that. I like the fact that they did it like that this way. Primarily, and it's if you're holding it like this, but obviously primarily like this, you know, when you hang a flag, it should, you know, it should hang this way. So that was really cool. And then you have the these kind of striations on the side, I guess you would call it. I don't know if I would call it jimping, but it does give you a little bit of grip to it, which is nice because without that, it might be a little bit slick. I'm not sure from the aluminum version of these if they also have it. I would have to go back and look at it. If you guys know, leave it in the comments below and let us know. But again, the weight on this, very considerable. You can definitely feel the weight difference between the regular one and what I would assume the regular one, but I'm going by the weight of the aluminum laser pointer version of the Arcfeld. So really, really cool, and so glad that I was able to pick this guy up. And then, you know, you have your magnetic section at the bottom there, again, to attach your magnetic charger, but it is magnetic, so if you wanted to, you know, put this up against a metallic surface and go hands-free, you could do that, but just be careful because there is a little bit of weight to this guy, so, you know, you might have to keep an eye on it. But these are the 3 lights that I basically wanted to go ahead and pick up, and I was glad that I was able to do that. The i3T and the Stars and Stripes, the i5R and the carbon fiber, and then the Arcfeld UV and the brass here. So really awesome. The 2 pouches, I'm really impressed with them. I'm glad that Olight kind of went that route to start offering these because it would only make sense, especially with all the items that they do offer. So that was pretty cool. And then the little Gobber light here, safety light. I'm pretty sure I'll find a use for this. Maybe I'll give it to one of my kids so they can play around with it. And then just the fact that they did include this little swag, the little Arcfeld bookmark is really, really cool. So you can see here how it kind of resembles the light itself. It's almost the same size as the light. So that's really awesome. So there it is. Just wanted to give you a look at my haul for the Olight sale for May in 2023. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.